I always found that funny, that interesting that like some racist white people will call black people monkeys, but like white people are like the hairiest people I've ever seen. I do find that interesting. Like, dude, keep your shirt on. That is a fucking bird's nest on your chest. What's going on, beautiful people? The Black Hokage here, aka TVH. And to be honest, ignore the mess in the back. I just finished working out. Fuck you. And be prepared to put on your tinfoil hats, because it's time for conspiracy theory. But before we get into that, friendly reminder that I am giving away an Xbox Series X. That's right, the brand new next-gen console from Microsoft. I'm giving away one for free. All you gotta do is hit the link in the description box below. All you gotta do is hit that link in the description box below if you want to sign up for the Xbox Series X giveaway. It don't take but a minute to sign up, and it could be yours. Other than that, what you need to know is the other day on stream, we started talking about some kooky shit, some tinfoil stuff, where I started talking about dinosaurs, and I started talking about who really understands or even knows what the fuck the dinosaurs was doing. And Siggy started chiming in, and he started really giving some good opinions. And you know, I was on my Assassin's Creed, nothing is true and everything is permitted type of shit. That's all I'm saying. Listen, it was a funny conversation. Roll tape. Did resolutions even start? That's a good question. Has that always been a thing since you were a kid, Siggy?
Yeah, yep, definitely.
So days before both of us, then.
Yep.
Anybody have the answer to that question? I'm actually curious. Now, that's the type of stuff that, like, somebody will ask that question, and if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably be on the toilet, like, Googling it. Like, that's actually an interesting question.
A whole bunch of things I want to know how the fuck it started.
Like what?
I don't know, just I always find myself questioning like everything. Like I don't know. There's times where I'd be like, man, how the hell did this happen or why? Like,
yeah, I question
cooking,
dinosaurs.
Like who decided that that this is like the perfect steak and shit like that.
Right, I got you. All collectively agreed that it's true, or because it is, you know? That's that Assassin's Creed stuff.
Can you imagine if it was like just still like caveman days where eating just raw meat and no cooking it? And
What makes me question dinosaurs? I don't question their existence. There's bones, so I mean, clearly they were real. I question their behavior. Like, how the fuck did you know what it sounded like, what it acted like by the bones? Like, I question that type of stuff. For all we know, the Tyrannosaurus Rex could have been
happy.
Yeah, he could have been happy. He could have just been chilling. Like, he could have been like the dude from the Family Guy clip, just walking around with a top hat. Reginald, like, how the fuck do you know? You're just making shit up. But I believe they're real. You have bones. Yeah.
I think when it comes to the T-Rex specifically, that based on the arms being so short and stuff like that, and the teeth being long, they realized that it had to have at least been some kind of scavenger type of thing where he
Once again, that's all speculation. That's all speculation.
Yeah, I know it definitely is.
Nate Robinson got short arms and he made it to the NBA. Now, if 1,000 years from now, if 1,000 years from now, if scientists look at Nate Robinson's bones, there's no way they're gonna be able to deduct that he was in the NBA just by looking at that shit. I mean, it sounds goofy, but come on, like, think about it. There's no way to tell that. You would have to read up. Oh, this guy used to dunk. What?
I think they kind of like base it off of animals that are today. Like a good example is a crocodile. They have short arms and shit like that, and those same kind of teeth, and they're pretty much predators. So they probably just back it off of something like that.
So it's all speculation.
It's guessing.
It's all guessing. Educated guesses, but it doesn't change the fact that it's a guess.
Well, that's the reason why real scientists will say science is never settled. So eventually somebody's gonna find the truth of what the hell is they are.
Only way we can truly know is if we get a time machine.
Or they really do Jurassic Park, where somebody's gonna be close to that shit, man. We've been playing God for a long time, so if somebody's close.
Like, the funniest shit would be like time machines were invented and you go back in time and you see a Tyrannosaurus Rex and this motherfucker's speaking Spanish, like. Or like they all act like the T-Rex from Toy Story. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. But I was taught, because motherfuckers don't know, bruh. That's why I question everything.
Imagine that T-Rex was speaking Latin the whole time.
Okay, yeah, T-Rex pop on you just speaking French. The devil of a dog.
I mean, a lot of our shit's a big guess. I mean, we really don't know if. I mean, that's the reason why there's a whole bunch of man of science versus man of faith. Because when it comes down to it, you break down the one single molecule. How did that one single molecule become man? It's like, what did it take? What kind of temperature? What did it do for us to be existing?
Right.
And if it was primates, like a lot of people think, you know, then why isn't there the missing link? You know, why isn't there like a half monkey, half man now and shit like that?
Can't use
Shout out to Ink Incredible with the sub. It kind of reminds me of that that statement that there's a fine line between bravery and stupidity. Like, you know, if you accomplish something, you know, you're brave, but if you took that risk, they'll call you stupid and you didn't accomplish it. So, like, it's all the same shit. I always found that funny, that interesting that like some racist white people will call black people monkeys, but like white people are like the hairiest people I've ever seen. I do find that interesting. Like, dude, keep your shirt on. That is a fucking bird's nest on your chest. Yeah, that's why I think Bigfoot is real. We have only explored 10% of the world's forests. I'm gonna be honest.
I think you meant the ocean, not the forest.
Yeah, I think with the ocean. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't care whether or not he is real. Let's say Bigfoot is real, then what? What does that do for you? I will say if aliens are real and they're on Earth, I feel like they would be in the ocean, because what you were trying to say, we haven't explored most of the ocean because we literally cannot. It's too deep and too much pressure.
Yep, that's exactly what it is, the pressure.
And they can use their tech to hide under there with their spaceships or whatever. But the Space Force is gonna get it. The Space Force is gonna get them. This conversation is making me put on my tinfoil hat. Right.